Everyone talks about rotation, and yet I feel the easiest getting away from the ball by lifting my hands back. I can't get the feeling to get my feet to move my body. It feels like it won't move at all.
Yeah, because you're used to using this, you see. The wrists just snap automatically under the momentum of the club. Maybe part of the reason why you can't initiate, because you've got the lower body creating a counter movement.
Right.
Notice how it gets thrown off the rib cage.
Yeah.
That's it. Brilliant.
You feel my feet. It sounds strange, but
Yeah.
I actually do feel the ground more. Everyone talks about rotation,
Yeah.
and yet I feel the easiest getting away from the ball by lifting my hands back.
Okay.
If I try and do any, like you say about the feet, I can't get the feeling to get my feet to move my body.
Right.
I feel like I've got to.
Initiate with your arms.
Yeah. And now, when I'm really trying to rotate, I'm here, I'm almost like, I can't move. And it's literally
How do I
almost like
start?
that. Yeah.
Right.
When I got divorced and I moved into a flat, I had every night of the week, I went from work straight to the driving range. And the best golf of my life, you know. I was happy. I know my ex-wife probably watched this.
Nice.
They are in there.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe you can't hit a 3-iron. After looking at that.
You have to be able to hit some shots when you wear clothes I wear. I'm going to see what I've got for tomorrow. I won't tell you, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, it's quite a deliberate takeaway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done. A bit clean of it. A bit toey, but good. Can you feel the tension in your lower body trying to keep your balance? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're rotating this way,
Yeah.
but the way that you're shifting pressure through the feet is actually counter to the direction you're moving, so it's creating torque in the opposite direction, so it's resistance really. Maybe part of the reason why you can't initiate, because you've got the lower body creating a counter movement.
Right.
Okay, to what you actually want to do.
Yeah.
Just by virtue of it remaining still, you are creating a resistance. So if we want to work from the ground up, we need the foot, the ankle, the knee, the hip, we need these joints working. If they're static, when I'm rotating to my hip, I'm doing it from the top down, I'm doing it from my torso to rotate into my hip. When you're swinging back, you're creating a resistance against the direction you want to go.
Mm.
Whereas this is actually now, you're introducing ankle mobility, obviously the knees moving to, and hip mobility to move the pelvis to actually assist the lumbar rotation.
Right. Yeah.
So we've now got everything moving in the direction we want. Where do you feel the movement's coming from? Where's the origin here?
It feels more like my hips are moving before the club gets there, so that feels now that's gone.
Yeah.
Whereas before I think it was.
Yeah. Reacting to it.
Yeah.
Just have a couple of shots for me, just half swings like that. Awesome, and I like what you did. Swing the club over the ball, swing it back, use that momentum. You don't have to start from the ball. You're already one step ahead of me. Cool, feeling the pushing of the balance pads. Feel how you're pushing to move, that's it, move your body and rotate from the balance pads. Awesome. Now look where you're going. Now whilst you're looking where you're going, grip the club. Don't look at your grip, but just grip it. Pick the club up in the air now and waggle it. And I just want you to paddle your feet. So stamp your feet from side to side, that's it. Cool, and then when you feel comfortable, you can look down at the ball and then use your feet like you did with the balance pad.
Yeah.
Well done.
It feels like it won't move at all.
Yeah, because you're used to using this, you see,
Yeah.
to move this. So look forward for me, look at something on here, and that's it, just spin your right foot, so it points to this wall or close, that's it, and let your belt buckle go up, that's it. So you feel like you're standing up.
Yeah.
And notice to look at the golf ball, how your upper body has to start to tilt, and think, that's it. So you've got your, that's it, and extend. Good. So this is like wild, crazy movement. Not really that wild, but it might feel it compared to what you're doing because you've been in the straight jacking. So it throws the club back, can you feel that?
Yep.
And the wrists just snap automatically under the momentum of the club. What are you feeling in this motion?
A lot more through the lower half than the top half.
Yeah.
If you love the coaching, but you're not able to get a lesson and want to experience the transformation for yourself, the closest thing you can do to get a lesson is buy a ZEN GRF Infinity training system and experience the same things that you're seeing my pupils go through in a lesson. It's a training tool that allows you to discover your swing naturally, and a 2-hour download all the exercises that enable my pupils to tap into those forces and find their most natural, efficient golf swing.
Good, it's going to feel so different.
Yep.
Leave the arms behind you, they'll do it. Well done.
Went right through where I was looking as well.
Just like when you were throwing the ball.
Yeah.
You were looking at me, and this, you just let it happen. Awesome, such a different flight, isn't it?
Yeah. Totally different.
Notice how it gets thrown off the rib cage.
Yeah.
Now keep going for me and throw it off towards the camera. Imagine, don't let it go. We have got another cameraman, but that's it. Now
Not as pretty as this one.
I was going to say, you don't really want to waste one.
it's the camera I'm more interested, more bothered about. Right, so keep going and notice when you push up that tennis ball.
I actually feel my feet. Sounds strange, but
Yeah.
I actually do feel the ground more. Whereas before it was just under my feet. I didn't feel anything wasn't kind of there.
The way you've been moving was almost like the ground started here.
Yeah.
It was like you were there, you were almost on your knees, swinging. Kneeling, you were, it's like you were kneeling on a, like you know where those boxes you get in the gym for the box jumps, the jump, it's kind of, it's like you're on one of those just kneeling, swinging, and you had some movement here, but really not really using that lower body.
Yeah.
So kind of now you can, let's have a few swings and let's tap into that sensation that you're getting from the ground. That's awesome. How's that one feeling?
That's much better.
Sure.
Totally different.
Yes, well done. Fantastic shot, Mike. It's a different ball flight, isn't it?
Yeah, totally different.
Sure.
Much higher.
You've been hitting your 7-iron on like a 5-iron trajectory. So when you get to your 5-iron, it's like a 3-iron. Now, you can use the board, start on this foot, load left into the ball, and then push off this to unload right. You're actually accelerating the club away instead of it being almost like constant velocity. And then where do you accelerate? What do you do? It's kind of, so what we need to do is like throwing a ball. If I start to move my hands like this, it's kind of when do I start my actual swing? When do I go?
Yeah.
When do I accelerate and start to sequence and create some actual stretch reflex, some, that elastic recoil. So just your hands will go forward as you squeeze the ball, and then you push off it. Yeah, that's going to bang the board and swing the club back. That's it, and you're off. There you go. That's the swing. That's it. And you ain't got time to be thinking about all this because you shouldn't, because this should be accelerated now. We want force, okay? Mass times acceleration. We need acceleration to that mass, because as soon as we've got force going this way, the body's going to start reacting, and you're creating tension through the system. It's starting to create some recoil, and it's all based around the golf shot. So the form of your movement starts to adapt for this release, and your body already knows how it's going to release.
Yeah.
It's dead comfortable because we're in high draws.
Yeah.
So we're already in that place. That's it. And look how controlled the movement is. But it's controlled by accelerating, because when you accelerate, your body naturally decelerates when it needs to. So you've got to accelerate to get the most out of your system. That's it. Brilliant.
Best one today.
The strikes there, you see.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is helping you with strike, because what you're doing is you're accelerating to decelerate, to brake, and then what happens is you accelerate the other way. And then boom, you'll get a strike. Where this is now decelerating, and you're bringing the sweet spot down to the ball. So now you can compress the ball. That's brilliant.
Sure.
Notice how much more assertive that initial movement was, because that's priming the system.
Yeah.
That is priming it, ready to go, and now you're creating all the conditions for that sequence. Whereas if it's slow and a bit more kind of, in an effort to be meticulous and deliberate, kind of what you're doing is you're just inhibiting the emergence of that sequence. You can really throw the club up behind you. That's it. What a shot.
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Sounded great.
You can see the shot you're trying to play.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
When I've seen you talking about it before, and I go to the range and it's like, look where you want to hit, and I'm just looking at it, it's just sky, and I'm thinking, what the f is everyone looking at? You know, because there's nothing there that I was actually looking for.
No.
Now I'm standing there thinking, I want it to, I'm actually seeing something that I couldn't see before.
Yeah, it resonates now because there's some kind of picture, because there's a feeling associated with it. So let's hit a 5. Let's get it flying over that bush. The more momentum you can create in that direction, with the 1-2, gives you more time to go 3, and then because you've got the club travelling in that direction. Well done. In there.
I've got to trust myself to really let it go back.
Yeah. You can let your wrist go more. Let the wrist, let that club, the wrist, let them hinge. Let the arms go. Exactly. Trust it. That's
Shot.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Your movement is like unloading, loading, unloading. I've not even gone there much, to be honest. It's like you're like your body's you're starting to let yourself move and create these forces organically, which is fantastic.
Oh, that was nice.
That is the one.
That was real.
That's about 30 yards further.
Yeah. Effortless feel. This is like really showing now how you're adapting your movement to shift yourself, to shift that low point.
Shot.
The shot. How's that feel?
Yeah, that felt really good.
And that's the 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. The twirl's back in play. Awesome.
Shot.
Would that have been good?
Yeah, because I had the trees as the green, and those trees as the fading off.
Perfect. So that's how you use your environment to help you on the course, but make it representative, and then you know, like you said earlier, I need the tree to shape it. Well, now you're using the visualization and you're using the environment to help you adapt. So it's kind of this is the mode you would be in on the course.
Yeah.
Cool. Feeling good?
Yeah, very good.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
That was awesome. What we'll do is we'll leave it there.
Yep.
And then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Because I want to start to delve more into just expand on some of the exercises we've done there. Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Mike. Well done.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
Job well done, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
Fantastic. To say that you don't normally use your 5 iron.
Yeah.
The flight you're getting in the shots there.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just like I say that they've become redundant over the years, because I could use them years ago, but I suppose just practice less and thought less, more instinctive when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then the more we watch videos and YouTube and God knows what else, the worse it's got.
This is where we need to go for the longer clubs, and that's how we're going to start to get comfortable with this part of the set, and then obviously the drive is just an extension of that. Cool. Brilliant.
Excellent.
Well
Cheers.
done, Mike. Thank you.
you.
Awesome.